Juhasz, and this is take two. I just deleted some space on my SD card so I could shoot this because I was filming it originally and it cut out. But anyway, so I just had a weird situation happen. Right, I go to the grocery store because I wanted to grab some beer, and because at my office, if you do well, you get to have a beer at the end of the day. It's just kind of the perks of running your own business. You can do cool stuff like that as long as you're of age. Like if you're not of age, you don't drink. But so anyway, I pull up in the parking lot, and this lady with her kid, she's and she's just sitting there, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Anyway, long story short, she asks me for some money, and she's like, "Hey, listen, I hate to ask, but I'm trying to get some groceries for." Anyway, I give this lady $5, which is usually a lot more than I give anybody that ever asks me for money. And 9 times out of 10, if you ask me for some money, I'll give it to you. And a long time ago, I used to not give money to people because I didn't have any money to give away. And I'm not saying that I'm like super well off right now, but in a sense, like I'm a lot better than most people, and I'm in a better situation than most people. And realistically, it's like I've not to say that I've ever been to a point where I stand outside of a grocery store, or I stand on a street corner with a sign, or I stand next to the highway with a sign, and I go up and down looking all depressed, asking people for money. But the fact is that if you know the statistics and you know the numbers in this, I posted this thing on my Facebook yesterday where it's like literally like, I think it's statistically speaking like 55 or 45% of Americans like spend more a year than they actually make, and they put themselves in these debt situations. And realistically, there are just a ton of people out there who are literally a paycheck away from being homeless. Like if they lose their job or something, or they get laid off, or they do anything, because most people don't save that much money. It's basically we're in a society these days where you are what you spend. I watched this thing about you need new Jordans, you need to buy the new clothes, you need a new flat screen, you need a new computer, you need this and you need that, and everybody needs stuff, right? But realistically, you don't. But what happens is, like, instead of saving money, you got to keep up with the status quo, and the status quo right now these days, unless you're a millionaire, is pretty much to, a lot of people struggle, and it's not, the system's basically designed to keep you as a debt slave, and that's what happens. And what happens is, like, you meet a lady who's sitting, back to the original story, right? What happens is you meet a lady who's sitting in the parking lot of a grocery store who's asking for money with her kid. And that's just, it just kind of puts things in perspectives, man. And it's just, no matter what's going on, no matter what, I'm not in a situation, I generate money. I can generate money. I can go out there and make money. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I know I can make money. And some people just, I don't know, I like to pay it forward. I paid this kid's parking meter today, He didn't have any change, so I gave him some change to put in his parking meter, so he didn't get a ticket. I guess I'm a nice guy. But anyway, it's just, be thankful for what you have, because in literally sometimes just like that, it can all be taken away, and your life can be in whatever. And I just told the lady, I gave her $5. I said, listen, pay it forward. When I gave this kid, I think it was like 75 cents for a parking meter today, I said, that's cool, man, here you go, pay it forward. Just because it's good energy, and what I found is, like, the more I give, the more I get back. Lesson learned. Knowledge bomb, son! Anyway, have a great Tuesday, great afternoon, great year, 2014. My birthday is coming in 2 weeks, so yeah. Anyway, peace out.